English is not good, so everything is in English. So Joseph and Whaley, this is at the very end of this simple ceremony, I will be signing an official document, okay? And this official document basically stating that I performed this ceremony here at the church, as well as the fact that you are husband and wife now. But I want the two of you to understand that marriage is a heck of a lot more than just a legal contract between the two of you, okay? I want you to understand that Christian marriage is much, much more than a contract. It is actually a covenant that the two of you will be entering together in the sight of God, as well as the friends who are here today. Now, the culture that we live in is very contract-oriented culture, and because of that, a lot of us as believers and Christians, we bring this contract-oriented mentality into the marriage, and we spend most of our time, what we do is trying to force the other person to live up to their contract. You may force him to live up to his end of the bargain. And so we do that constantly. We're kind of like these Hollywood, movie stars and singers who, their marriages are like that, where they have what they call prenuptial agreement. Lately, Jay-Z and Beyonce, do you know them? Yes. Right? Yeah, they're pretty pop star, right? They've been in the news, and I think they're talking divorce. Okay, but when they got married, they entered a prenuptial agreement, a contract, which states that if their marriage ended within 2 years, Jay-Z would pay Beyonce $10 million. Okay, but if their marriage continued, for every year she was married to him, he paid her $1 million up to 15 years. So if they're married 15 years, she gets $15 million from him. But not only that, if she gives him a child, he promises to pay her $5 million per each child, okay, for lost wages while she is pregnant because she's a singer and everything like that. So the contract, type mentality is very, very self-serving. It's motivated by a desire to get something from the other person. It is based on an if and then kind of mentality. If you give me a child, I give you $5 million. If you stay with me for 15 years, I pay you $1 million each year. So it is very, very self-centered kind of mentality. Contract marriages, they are self-serving. They protect their own self-interest, and because of that, they don't really last too long. So a lot of Christians, they buy into this kind of mentality. But a covenant marriage is what God has intended for all of us, okay? Covenant is a biblical term because our God is a covenant-making God. When you look at the Old Testament and when you study the word covenant in the Bible, you're going to notice several things. One of the things that you're going to notice is that the covenants are initiated. God initiated it with Abraham. He did it for the other person's benefit. So today what you're going to be doing is you're going to be initiating your vows to her for her benefit. And she likewise will be initiating a vow, a promise to you for your benefit, not hers, and not for yourselves, okay? And the covenant relationship, it is based on an unconditional promise. You make your promises to each other, and it's unconditional. So if he disappoints you, your promise is still there to love him, to cherish him, to honor him, and to be with him. If she disappoints you, same thing. It's based on an unconditional kind of love and promise. Okay, so Joseph and Whaley, today you're going to be entering a marriage covenant before God and the friends that are here today. A covenant is a commitment that you're going to be making towards one another. Two things that I want you guys to to each other. Love each other for the rest of your life. In other words, no back door, okay? No back door that says, oh, I could escape and run away. No back door, all right? So it's a promise. You make a promise to God, and you make a promise to each other. All right, let's say your vows now, all right? Joseph, would you please repeat these words after me? All right. Wei Li, I take you to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. And to you, I pledge my faithfulness and love. All right. Haley, would you please repeat these words after me? Joseph, I take you to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. And to you, I pledge my faithfulness and love. All right, Joseph, I want you to take the ring and place it on Wei Li's finger and repeat these words after me. With this ring, I thee wed, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Joseph, do you give this ring to Wei Li as an evidence of your love for her?
Yes, I do.
Wei Li, would you take the ring, place it on his finger, and repeat these words after me? With this ring, I thee wed, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Wei Li, do you give this ring to Joseph as an evidence of your love for him?
I do.
Very good. All right, let us pray. Okay. Gracious Heavenly Father, as Joseph and as Wei Li dedicate themselves to each other as well as to you, I pray that the love that they have between the two of them will continue to grow sweeter as the days go on. May they always trust in you. May they also trust in each other perfectly. And now on this, their wedding day, Lord, we ask your special blessing upon her. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. Joseph and Wei Li, by the authority given to me by our Lord Jesus Christ, as a pastor and by the authority invested in me as a licensed and ordained minister of the gospel, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Joseph, she's a little reluctant, but you may kiss your wife now. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Wren. Next? No.
Next?